Hello, YouTubers. This is Nasrelli TV Blogger. Hope you guys have an amazing day today. Today I'm going to be reviewing Love Island Australia Season 3, Episode 23, I want to say. I think it's 23. So today we are picking up where we left off. Of course, Australia does like their 10-minute recap. Um, but essentially it recaps, the new girls, Eliza and Dana, come into the villa, surprise the guys on their little male spa day. And the time has come for them to choose who they want to steal from the couples, which guy they want to steal from the couples that they're in. And so Eliza liked Noah and Aaron, and Dana liked Aaron and Noah, and also Taco, I think. And so Sophie makes an appearance. So Dana chooses Noah, and Courtney just loses it. She has an attitude. She's even getting fussy with Sophie and being very sarcastic. And Aaron was trying to tell her to pipe down. And then Eliza chose Aaron. Jess had like this opposite subdued reaction, which I was actually surprised about, but I was glad that she handled it well. And, just the fallout, Courtney was just really, out of it, just crying, talking to Zoe. And Noah just reiterated both to the guys and later on to Courtney when she calmed down. He said, "You have not shown interest in me until the new women came into this villa and said that they had interest in me. Prior to that, you were just kind of keeping it cool." And I have to say, I commend Noah, because Ben fumbled his own bag by being too cocky that he was going to win over Lexi. He should have played his position like Noah did, kept it cool, let, Courtney sort out whatever she needed to sort it out. And then when the new bombs came in, he could make his move. And Courtney does not like Noah. I don't care what she says. She was very upset about Nick being back single and being eliminated, because she made her decision, like I said previously, based off of what she thought Nick was going to do. And when Nick didn't do that, now she's here with somebody that she actually doesn't like, that she just chose so that she doesn't go home, which is essentially the same thing that Lexi did. Oh my gosh. So there's fallout from that. The next day, Mitch and Tina go on a date. Oh, also the night before, Aaron sleeps in limbo. He does not sleep with Eliza. So Eliza just feels a certain kind of way, because it's like, this is part of the process of the show, but it's like, she only had a connection with Aaron, and she basically is kind of being played by him or whatever. Like, he's just kind of not featuring it, but told her had they met earlier, that maybe things would be different. So she's upset. The next morning, Liza's crying to the girls, because she's like, she wanted to follow her heart. She wanted to have an experience. And she thinks now, since this experience is basically at the end, she's probably not even going to kiss anybody, because, this is it for her. She was all in on Aaron. And, Aaron basically told her he was going to be all about Jessica. And so, to be honest, with the hot mess express that is Jess, I do not know essentially what has really changed, other than they're just being friendlier to each other. But I'm not seeing anything of significance from their blow up that says, oh yeah, they're right on track. Like, I just feel like Aaron is just moving forward with this because he's at the end and doesn't want to risk, whatever happening. But he'd actually get more votes to win if he dumped Jess and got with Eliza. So I don't know what is going to come of that. But yeah, like I said previously, Tina and Mitch went on their date today, whereas the other day they went had Zoe and Chris go on their date. And I have to say, to be honest with you, I'm kind of over Mitch and Tina. I feel like they peaked very, very early in the process. And then Mitch was kind of being a little bit wishy-washy with some of the Emily drama. But I've just kind of seen some things with them that I didn't like. I didn't like when Mitch was laughing with Ryan during the challenge, where he basically called Lexi ugly, and that, the best thing about her was her personality. He was like laughing about that. And then I didn't like Tina, how she's like obsessed with Taku and says that that's her best friend, but like the first opportunity there is to vote somebody out, she just throws her friend under the bus. And it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then anytime new bombs come in, Tina acts like she's on the chopping block. And it's like, come on, Tina. Like, Mitch has told you a gazillion times that he is on the Tina train and nobody else is. So why are you having this panic attack that somebody is going to take Mitch? Nobody wants Mitch after everything that they've seen between you two. So I think we're safe to say that that's okay. I am actually rooting for Chris and Zoe. I hope they pull the upset win because production is ensuring that Mitch and Tina go the distance, and I really want it to be Zoe and Chris. Zoe and Chris, they're so pure, they're so genuine, they are so cute together. I love how organic and how things have really blossomed with them. I know some people feel a certain way about Chris because of how the whole situation with Rachel ended, but people keep forgetting the next day that after they were intimate, was when a lot of the insecurities and things resurfaced with Rachel, and her and Chris had got into it. And then, things were just awkward after that, to where Chris started to see some qualities in Rachel that were red flags. And you look at this relationship with Zoe over the past few weeks, and you see a completely different type of energy. You see somebody who is a ball of light, who is a breath of fresh air, who tries to see the positive in everything, who brings out the best of everybody in the villa, who is a very nice listening ear. And it just rubs off on people. And it really has brought out the best in Chris. So I really hope that they go the distance. And I hope they get a hideaway soon. It looked like from previews tomorrow, he might be asking Zoe to be his girlfriend. So that'll be interesting to see how all of that plays out. So, but can we get original with some of these dates, Love Island? I mean, we've seen the bracelet thing before a few times on other franchises, and now we're doing the note thing, the note scavenger hunt. Like, can we be original? Can we do something else? Can you bring in a celebrity or somebody, like perform a song? Like can we get something else? Because it's the same thing, a bracelet, a scavenger hunt. Like we've been there and done that before. And so after that, also Lexi friend zones Hugh, and that was very awkward because right after she friend zones him, Aaron and Taku are like beatboxing, and Chris is like singing this rap about Hugh and how he has feelings for Lexi and this and that. And it was just terrible timing, and it was just an epic fail all the way around. Lexi, though, was never interested in anybody but Ryan. She was never interested in Ben. She used him to stay on the show, and she used Hugh to stay on the show. So hopefully she goes home, because literally she has no purpose, and maybe Eliza can couple up with Hugh. Because I don't know why Lexi's still there. I think she just felt like she was entitled to just be there. But like her reaction to Ryan and Taylor leaving, like smugly eating the apple, knowing full and well she did not like Hugh or Ben, was hysterical. And she's like the first one saying goodbye to Ryan too, as well. And I just found the whole thing hilarious that she's still hung up on him after everything that has happened. So there's that. Taku and Michaela apparently are giving it another try. I don't know if it's because she changed her hair and her hair is now curly and people are calling her Beyonce, that now all of a sudden Taku is like, oh, I've got to kiss you now. Oh, you're looking so like it's like a whole different energy. And I'm like, okay, you guys, are we just amping this up because the show's about to end soon? Or is this genuine, Taku? Because Michaela's been upfront with you from day one, and you have turned her down so many times in favor of all these other girls who use you to keep themselves in the villa, or to cause drama or get some camera time because they know that you're well liked. But then after, they get what they need from you, they move on to the person they actually want. And Taku is left in the dust. And I will say Taku does come across awkward sometimes in some of these meetings with people. Like, he over compliments people. He literally sounds like he's saying the same lines to every single person. And then he just doesn't seem like he's somebody who knows how to date, who knows how to properly court a woman. And once a woman is actually interested in him back, he just has no clue what to do. And so it just comes off completely awkward. But I feel like there's some other underlying reasons with Michaela that he's not interested, because he had a different reaction to Aisha and to Dana when they first came into the villa compared to Michaela. And that is why I am on pause with Taku for right now, because I don't really know what to make of it. And so then also in the episode, they did their own version of a heart rate challenge. However, they called it like a stripper challenge. But basically it's the same as the heart rate challenges where, they see whose heart rate goes up the highest or whatever. But I was a little disappointed that they didn't have, the girls participate as well. It was just the guys doing it. And apparently the heart rate went up the most for Hugh. I was surprised with Erin. I thought Erin would at least do something for Eliza. Poor Eliza, she's going through it. You could just see all over her face how much she is into Erin and how disappointed she is that he just did not even give her a chance. And I just wanted to tell Erin, the producers convinced you to stay because they were bringing in Eliza. Why don't you see the writing on the wall? Because obviously she was going to pick you. Obviously you guys have a connection. You guys like the same music. You guys both like Nipsey Hussle. He smiles so much when he is around Eliza. And I hope maybe he realizes when he gets out the villa that Jess isn't what, she's all cracked up to be, unfortunately. And I think for tomorrow's episode, it looks like there is another recoupling that's going to be the last recoupling of the season, because we're winding down and the men are going to choose. So 2 women will be going home. So I imagine it's likely going to be Courtney and it needs to be Courtney and Lexi, to be completely honest. Those are the 2 people that need to go. I wouldn't mind it if it was Courtney and Jess, but I know that Erin's not letting her go anytime soon. So we'll see what happens. And then we're going to have to vote again. And see, that's going to be the part that's not going to be fun, because had Erin coupled up with Liza, they could be in the top and go the distance. But I don't know if he's going to like the rankings once he recouples with Jess, if that's where he's, going. So it'll be interesting. I just feel like Mitch and Tina, they just seem like they have it in the bag and there's nothing else they need to do. But I feel like Chris and Zoe are going to be our sleeper and are going to snatch that $50K. I have a good feeling about them, because people love to watch a true love story, and people love to watch good, kind people be rewarded. Kind of like how with Justine, how she's such a nice, lovable personality that you just want to root for. So hopefully that happens. I'm not sure what more we're going to do, if we're still going to have time for family visits and obviously the final dates. And then we still have to get through a lot more dumpings as well, because there's quite a few people still there that need to go. Because most of these people don't even have connections anyways. Honestly, the real connections really are, if we're being honest, it's really just Zoe and Chris and Tina and Mitch. Because Erin and Jess are sketch because of how Jess has just been moving. It's been a very sketch situation. So I can't even put that on the list. So those all of my thoughts. I cannot wait to watch tomorrow to see who gets dumped. Hopefully they don't leave it as a cliffhanger or what have you. So that is all I have. I will talk to you guys again soon.